Well, this morning I'm gonna do a pretty long hike. I'm gonna go down to Kings Canyon River. It's about, I'd say, 8 miles downhill, which means I gotta do 8 miles back uphill. I think my maximum hiking distance that I know of anyway, that I've actually measured is 22 miles, moderate hills, nothing too steep. So theoretically this fits within my range. I'm bringing 1 bottle of water. I usually don't bring any water, but it could be quite hot today. There's no clouds really in the sky to speak of. But yeah, I'm gonna go down Sampson Road, the Forest Service Road, but also they must have access rights for farmers because there's a lot of cattle down there and cattle ranches. But it's an easy, I ride down it on my motorcycle, up and down it quite a bit. It's a nice ride. Should be a nice hike as well. Be kind of nice to see the river. Haven't seen it in a while. So let's continue on the journey. Okay, here's the staging area for off-road vehicles and the intersection for Sampson Road. It was 1.6 miles from Sequoia Highland camp to this location. The gate is closed, so there's no vehicles allowed down there, but they never said anything about on foot, so they just want to make sure that if someone gets stuck down there, in case of a fire, they don't have the resources to get them out. But there's no nearby fires right now, so I feel it's fine to go down there. Road closed. That's interesting. Why is there a second? There must have been a second gate there at one time. Okay, coming up on the burned out homestead. There's usually a lot of cows down in here because there's the Fox Spring where they get their water. A lot of calves right now, both on our property and looks like down here. The farmer said, one of the farmers said he's picking up all the cows in the next couple of weeks. So they must move them somewhere, or I don't know what they do. Oh, I got an itch. Get that itch. Okay. This is the road to Fox Spring, but as you can see, they made it so you can't go here anymore. Well, a lot of people, this is their favorite shooting spot right here. You can see all the brass casings. Oh my God. Look at them all. Wow, that's a ton. Small caliber. Yeah, shotgun shells down here. Someone unloaded a full clip here. Okay, I'm gonna keep them. Kind of cool. That's interesting. So the Fox Spring gate is open. Interesting. Maybe it's because the farmers have to get in here all the time. Or maybe they just don't use this gate anymore. Look at this, it's been shot off. Had a lock on it at one time. You can see even from the little bit of rain that we got, what, 3 days ago, you can see the water coming down. It's been blazing hot too. Let's make an awesome waterfall when there's a lot of water here. Right here is Goat Saddle. Almost there. By the way, just for a note, it was 6.8 miles from Sequoia Highland camp to Goat Saddle. That's a nice hike just to there. So it must be at least, it might even be 10, 12 miles down to the river. We'll see. I was predicting 8, but there's no way. It's got to be way more than 8. It's probably more like 10 or 12. So that would make it round trip about 24 miles. I was saying before, my maximum recorded hike is 22 miles. So we'll see. But half of it's downhill, so let's continue on. Okay. It's about 11 miles. The river's now just right there. Probably another 2 miles. A lot further than I thought it would be. But, you know, it's been an easy hike down. Going up is going to be another story. My estimated time of getting up, it's going to take a lot longer going uphill, so I'm probably going to get back like after dark. But now I'm going to start the rest of the ways in the trees. So it's going to be nice and cool and shady. Hopefully there's a nice swimming hole at the very bottom. I think there is. I was told there was, so maybe I'll go for a dip. And then I'll head back up. This is an old, probably still used sometimes by the ranchers, I suspect, when they're dealing with the cows, bringing them in or taking them out or something. But hasn't been used in a while, it looks like. Getting close to the river though. Let's keep going. Here's a well. There's a creek down there. There's water in there, standing water anyway. I think I won't have about another mile and a half. And considering how tired I am, and it took me, how long did it take me to get down here? 4.5 hours, so 5 by the time I'm done. To avoid the hottest time of day, which is coming up right now, for the next 3 or 4 hours, I might just hang out down at the river, let my body recoup just a little bit, let it cool down, let the actual temperature out here cool down, and start hiking up, which means I'll get back in probably, like I predicted earlier, around midnight. And I'll do a lot more of the hiking at night, which would be nice. Be nice and cool. And that will offset the uphill, I'm thinking. So, this is a nice little canyon. Let's continue the journey. Okay, I made it. I'm beat. My legs are sore, and I still got to go up. Those 15.5 miles. A little bit further than I had predicted. But I'm gonna hang out. I'm gonna drink some water. I think that's the campground. I'm gonna drink some water, relax, watch the river, wait till it gets a little bit cooler, and then I'm gonna head on back up. Hopefully hiking through the twilight hours so it's not so hot. Should make it a lot easier going uphill. Yeah, it's stuck Oh, poor thing. Oh, it's making headway in there. Man, that's scary. It's very dark.